I think many of you have already seen such a muscular girl as the rapidly gaining popularity Vladislava Galagan. Today I will tell you in detail about her and her unusual way of making money online. Looking ahead, it is selling adult materials. Also, we will analyze the steroid course of this athlete and find out how Vladislava manages to keep a feminine face and without any negative changes while taking steroid and progress in her shape. Friends, before watching, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. For you it's a couple of clicks, but for us it's a huge support. I think many of you are already aware that many professional female athletes performing massively begin to make money selling adult photos and videos. They also use webcams to meet online with very wealthy clients. It's scary to imagine that some of them can earn $10,000 in one evening. But she's a famous bodybuilder in the world, so her appearance on such platforms has gained unprecedented popularity, and a lot of perverts and dreamers are willing to pay for it. But the plus side is that our hero is nice looking and her name is Vladislava Galagan. And now she lives in the Czech Republic, and yes, Vladislava very quickly came to success after assimilation in the Czech Republic. Her age is 27 years old. She is an 175 cm beauty with a weight of about 85 kilos. Very soon we will break down her steroid courses and ways to earn money. Vladislava Galagan went to the current great popularity, cyclically caused a keen interest in the internet, when the schoolgirl from a skinny slim girl gradually turned into a muscular athlete. She was promised huge prospects back in 2018. She was written about even more often in foreign sources than in Russian ones. Vlada didn't intend to swing to such a mighty size. She just loved physical activity. She seriously practiced gymnastics for almost 7 years. After graduating from high school, her dad raised money and sent Vladislava and her older sister on a trip to Egypt. In the end, she traveled around the countries and settled in the Czech Republic and went to a university in Prague, where she became a graduate in marketing and economics. And it was there in Prague that she began serious training and then another challenge. She doesn't give the name of the coach of her first bodybuilding mentor with whom she decided to part with, because he too forced her training and literally forced to increase the dosage of drugs and steroids and do it raw in large quantities. But about the current coaches, the Vzhelamsky's pussies, she speaks very positively from the beginning of cooperation and now. Mentors put health and femininity first, and then they pay a lot of attention to nutrition and training, and steroids are administered very carefully and dosed. Her triumphant appearances 2018 at the IFBB President's Cup coincided with her first big success on social media. Subscribers immediately liked the girl with already clearly defined relief musculature. Then there was an injury recovery, again the anticipation of performances of victories and world quarantine. Gallagher honestly admitted that during the pandemic noticeably lost shape, but as soon as the gyms opened, she immediately began to train hard. In 2023, Vladislava again attracted a lot of attention. They say and write about this girl that she has the face of Jasmine from Aladdin and the body of the Terminator, as a result of a sharp increase in the subscription base. Especially it happened when she came out on some exhibition there all stick to her took pictures. Many people said let's shoot something there, offered contracts. In general, from this exhibition she shot everything. Now all bloggers are lining up to shoot during interviews. As for earnings, Vladislava also sells photos and videos for adults. She fully participated in the video on her own. She sets up the camera herself, chooses angles, selects costumes that are missing. Vlada stated that she is preparing for tournaments and wants to conquer the Olympia in the category Women Physiques. I think objectively, with this influx of sponsored traffic and money from adult pay-per-views, I'm pretty sure she won't be competing on the platform again. the health risks are great. There are also a good chance she will lose the difference between a feminine face and a muscular body, because of which she became so Latin popular, and especially in the context of selling adult photos and videos, and the material profile of female athletes is 10 times lower than that of just keeping fit successful in terms of media athletes, who don't torture themselves with aggressive diets and drugs. If she changes her decision to compete, it will be a very difficult, but a very far-sighted and correct decision that she won't regret. I hope that someone and you will throw this time code at this very moment, so that she will look at the opinion from the outside and look more broadly at her possibilities and prospects in life. Vlada arouses sympathy not only because of her appearance, but also because she always tells the truth and it's very much brought up. For example, look how she talks about her pharmacological drugs and how she uses it all. I don't use anything aggressive, I use everything that women can use so that there are no side effects. And I use these drugs periodically in courses of 3 or 4 months, and then I take a break for 4 or 5 months and then again. And I need it when I prepare for competitions in cycles and steps. Now one drug, then another, then this one, then this together, then this is one is removed and something else. Like I said, I don't use aggressive drugs. You know, a lot of people say I am on testosterone, but that's a bullshit. And I don't think it's necessary for women. So tell me, do you have your own way of working out, as I understand it? Yeah, sure. Everything is neat. The main thing is to keep your health normal. If we take light drugs for women, there aren't many. There is oxandrolone, primobolan and maybe mesterone. As she said, she doesn't use any of testosterone or its harsh derivatives. She probably doesn't use insulin or growth hormone either, because they grow in nose, cheekbones and various other parts of the body that would obviously spoil the beauty conditions. Vladislava also a little bit in passing and modestly mentioned her earnings on the internet, namely by selling photo and videos for adults. You know, for this I have a separate website, and if you want, there is a link in the description. I predict 99% that she will soon eclipse almost all other bodybuilder girls on the internet in popularity. Such a unique fusion of a facial beauty and not too muscular body the world has never seen before. Moreover, I showed her face to ordinary people, who said that from a modeling point of view, it is an excellent appearance. But after showing her body, no one believed that this is a real person. If you look at the video with her participation, when considering the figure we see good proportions, good division of muscles, the shape pattern and in general everything looks very proportional from the point of view of bodybuilding. Very clear contours and lines of the body, and with such a face, it looks incredible. If she will do it all complementally from the marketing point of view and won't get into heavier weights and dosages, then in a year we will see a completely different status of popularity of this athlete from Russia. My friends, if you liked the video, put your like down below, subscribe to the channel, and then we will definitely see you in the next video.